Welcome back to math. Today we're talking about Module 2, Lesson 4. Convert numerical expressions to do mental math. That's my shortened title. I'm going to start with something really simple that we all can understand first, and then I'm going to move to the more difficult problems in the book. Okay? So, we have 9 times 4. It equals, well, we've been talking about this as what? 9 fours, or 9 copies of 4s, or we could say something like that, right? Okay, now when we're thinking this, I'm going to pretend you don't know 9 times 4. We could round this 9 to a number that would make it easy for us to do in our head. What could be that number? What could we think about the 9? We could round the 9 to a 10. Excellent. So now we have 10 4s, right? So if you notice, I have 10 boxes, and I'm going to put 4s in each box. Now if you need to take your time to do this, pause the video and do it with me, okay? Make sure you're writing it out. How many 4s do I have here?
10.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 boxes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we thought, from 9 times 4, we thought, hey, let's put 10 4s. Because we know what the answer to 10 4s is, right?
Yes. Yeah, we do.
All right, so I'm going to put in parentheses 10 times 4. Okay? So 10 times 4. Do we know what 10 times 4 is?
40.
We do know it's 40, don't we? We don't want 10 times 4, we want 9 times 4, right? So what are we going to do to this box over here? Well, we want to get rid of it, right? Because we don't want the number 4, we don't want 10 4s, we want 9 4s, 9 copies of 4. So right here we're going to put a subtraction sign because we're going to want to take that away, right? And how do we write that in our sentence? Well, we put another parentheses, okay? And then what are we multiplying by? What's our number in the box? A 4. And we are only wanting one of the boxes, right? Or one copy. So now 1 times 4 is what?
4.
4, and then we bring down our subtraction sign. So now, can we take 4 from 40?
Yes.
4
Yes.
minus 40 is 36, right?
Yes.
So is that the answer to 9 times 4?
Yes.
Yes. Why do we do it this way? So we can do it in our head, because we can do 10 times 4 in our head, and then just subtract a 4 to get our 9 times 4. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now I just want you to understand this, so when we make a bigger number, it'll be easier for you, okay? Let's do another problem. Let's make this one, I'll change my color. Let's make this one 19 times 4, okay? Can we do that?
Yes.
Sure. So we have 19 times 4. We're going to think what? What are we thinking?
20 times 4.
Yes, 20 times 4. Excellent, you guys. Okay, why do we want to think 20 times 4? Because 20 we can do in our head, right?
Yes.
Right? Because we know right now that 2 times 4 is what?
8.
And we have our 0, right?
Yes.
So we know that this is going to be 80, right?
Yes.
But we can't leave it at 80 because we're really looking for the 19 times 4.
Yes.
And if I said, hey, do 19 times 4 in your head, you'd go, whoa, I can't do that. I get it. So let me show you. What's our number that's going to go inside our boxes? What's our number?
4.
Well, look up here. When we did 9 times 4, what did we have inside our boxes? We have 9 copies, everybody say it, 9 copies of 4, right? Now in this case we have what? 19 copies of 4. Or if you'd rather like to think about it as 19 boxes with 4 in it. Okay, we can do that. But Mr. McGuire, why do you have them cut up like this with the dots in the middle? This is telling me I don't have all of my boxes. I'm not going to show all my boxes because it takes too long to draw them all out. So this is box 1, 2, 3, and then I'm skipping ahead. What's my number up here that I rounded to?
20.
So what box is this?
20.
This is going to be box 20, and that makes this box what?
19.
Is that the one that we're looking for the answer? Yes.
Yep.
So we don't want this box, do we?
No.
So we we're going to X it out because this means we're going to do what to our number? Subtract. And we put our parentheses. So what are we doing right here? 20 times 4 is going to go in our first box. Right? Then we're subtracting because we have to take off a box, right? Okay? And then what do we put in here? Well, we have this number as 4. Our numbers inside our boxes are 4, so I'll put that over here. And how many boxes do I want to get rid of? 1. So I put that in here. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now I'm going to say 20 times 4 is 80. We're subtracting, right? We're bringing down that. And 1 times 4 is?
4.
And if I take 4 away from 80, we could go like this, right? We're going to turn this into a 7, right? And this is a 10. So 10 minus 4, 6. And 7 minus 0 is 7. 76. So here's our answer. And if we do this enough times, you should be able to automatically do it in your head. Okay? But do you see the way I did the box drawing? Good idea, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, especially when I want to write something bigger. Here we go. There's a problem in your book that says 11 times 31 equals blank 11s, right?
Equals 31 11.
How many 11s are we talking about?
31.
31. What do we need to think? What's our easiest number to multiply here?
10.
I would say 11 times 30 as well. I would agree. We're talking about what here? We're talking about what? We're talking about putting boxes, right? How many boxes?
30.
30?
11.
Does this say 30?
No, it's 11. 31 11.
How many boxes?
31.
31 boxes, right? Okay, so I'm going to put it like this. So this is box 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's box 1. What box is this?
2.
2. Box
3.
3. Now I'm skipping, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to make this box 30. This is 29 and 28. Is that correct?
Yeah.
What am I putting inside the boxes?
11.
And then I'm putting these dots in here to show I'm not showing all my boxes. Now how many boxes do I need?
31.
Ooh! But what am I doing here? I'm adding a box to get my 31, right? Because this is the one I really want, isn't it? I want that guy over there. Right? So how am I going to write out my problem? I'm going to say 30 times what's inside the boxes?
11.
30 times 11
Plus.
plus.
11 times.
And how many boxes is this? 1 box of 11. If you notice, what did we just do? We did what property? We did distributive property. Why did we we took our 31 and we distributed it out to 30 and 1. Got it? 30 and 1. And then we have what's in our boxes? 11s. So, now what are we going to do? Well, can we do 11 times 30? Sure, we got our 0. And what's 3 times 11? 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. So now we have 330. Bring down our sign, plus. And what's this? 11.
Equals 41.
So, 330 plus 11.
Is 4, 3.
0 plus 1 is?
1.
3 plus 1 is?
4.
And 3 plus 0 is 3. So our answer is 341. So that's the way the problem. That's the way they want you to do the problem in that one on that one page. Okay. I hope this was helpful. I love math.